Good morning. So we are heading out to Rayfield, to Chelmsford, to pick up the manifold for the C10. We are heading to Farm Fresh, which is the independent truck specialist over in Rayfield. So yeah, picking up the manifold for the engine and the intake, sorry, and any ancillaries that it needs, air, fuel, sensors, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off now, but I will sign back in when I get there. And we are here. There's some nice little bits outside. Nice little C10. Well, we've got all our stuff. We've got our intake manifold, gaskets, so we're good to go. Oh my god, look at the state of the shit in here. So, gaskets, that's that, intake manifold, nice. Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, beautiful day. Today we're going to be installing an Edelbrock EPC Performer, which is there. Some gaskets. I got some air set up, got the tools ready, got the truck here. So we're going to be taking off the old manifold, replacing it with the new Performer, adding some additional parts. And it will just be a full video of just me doing that. I know there's been a few videos done already, but if it's something that you want to sort of learn how to do, as I'm learning how to do it, stick around. Alright, so the manifold's out. It is in a horrible condition. It's also super heavy, so it's looking like we're going to save some weight with the other one. Where we are now is, let's have a look. So manifold's out, engine is hoovered, sucked all the juice out, and now it's just about clean up. So I'll get everything nice and clean and get all the surfaces nice and tight. Also, we've got some issues to sort out here with, oh yeah, that's a bit loose, that's a bit loose. So all the right hand side one seems to be slightly loose. That's fine, that's okay. Yeah, so we've got a bit of work to do. So we're losing a lot of light at the moment, so I won't be able to continue tonight, but yeah, we'll crack on with this. 2 days at work, and then we've got Christmas, and then I will probably continue in about 2 days time. So after the weekend, I think if I'm not doing some house stuff, I'll probably get on with this. Morning guys, welcome back. It's now, where are we, 30th of December. Obviously we had to get Christmas out of the way. I did do a little bit of work on the truck over Christmas, on Christmas Day actually, while the missus was cooking dinner. So I managed to get all of the surfaces mated, and I'm just going to give it a quick little hoover out, make sure that there's sort of nothing untoward, and then we can start putting on the gaskets. I also got some new bolts from good old Amazon, pretty much direct replacements for the ones that were in there before, stainless steel, so they're not going to rust, and they got this sort of thicker washer style head on, so that should help clamp that down and keep everything in place, whilst also helping no liquids, fluids, oil or anything escaping. So yeah, the next little video will be me mating the gaskets to the engine and then putting on the manifold, which is currently in the garage. All right guys, so just a quick tip. Before I was going to put all the gaskets on, I just thought I'd give it a quick blowout, and I've just run down all of here and just blown out all of the threads, and as I've blown out the threads, it's blown a lot of the built up exhaust gunk that was sort of in there. So it's probably really important to make sure that you blow this out, not just get a hoover in there and try and suck it out, but also blow through it, because that pushed all of this stuff here, look, all this stuff here, which was the residue from the build up from the engine, from all in here, which I actually knocked into there but thought I hoovered out, but I didn't. So I blew through these and actually it all just started to come out. So it's probably a good idea, and also to go through these little holes here just to give it a blowout before, just to get any residue, because what you don't want it doing is sitting on top of the valves, and obviously then down into the engine, so that's not good. So just a quick tip, make sure you just blow everything out with a nice high powered air tool, not like mine because mine is a piece of crap, but if you have one, do that. All right, and then after that, all I'm going to do is just run a little Scotch-Brite over here, just to sort of get any little imperfections off, so the gaskets and the rubber seals will seal correctly. Now I'm not pushing hard, I'm just literally just going over just to sort of see if there's any little bits of debris anywhere, because what I want this gasket to mate properly so there's no leaks. So after this, all I'll do is just go back through the threads, blow everything out, blow all the inside out, and then we'll start putting the threads on. No, that's wrong, we won't start putting the threads on, we'll start putting the gaskets on. So yeah, that'll be the next bit. Okay, we're all done with the hoovering and the air. So what I'm going to do is, I've just got some brake cleaner on here. Just going to go back through, just make sure that all the surfaces are nice and clean. Now I'm going to leave that in because I don't know what it is. Now I'm hoping it's not going to get in the way of the gasket, but as long as the surface is clean in front of it, I don't think it's going to make a difference. I will test fit the manifold before I go ahead and put it on, just to see if it gets in the way. But other than that, we're just cleaning off all of the surfaces here to get a nice seal on everything. Okay, so it's on, but it's just dry fit, so it's not on completely. I was just checking to make sure that this, whatever it is, it looks like it's some sort of air, because this isn't a wire, this is like a tube, so I'm guessing it's got something to do with vacuum. So yeah, that all fits fine. So now we can put all the gaskets on, get them and mated up nice on the engine, and then we'll re-drop the manifold back onto the engine. Okay, so we've got the gaskets here, Felt Pro gaskets. These are fine, these I get. 2 sets of these. So from what I'm seeing, people just say just run a bead of sealant, Permatex sealant, on the whole thing, and then just place the manifold on. Now, I've seen some videos that do that. I've got these as well with the gaskets, with the manifold, and some people have said if you have the holes, if you run this and the Permatex sealant here, that you may get or as good as a seal as if you were going to use just a single bead of silicone. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to use these, and I'm going to run silicone on this side, and then I'm going to put silicone on the top, and then we're going to seal the whole thing front and back, obviously. So we'll see how that goes. I know there's been some controversy, but in all honesty, every time I do things and I don't follow the instructions, it goes wrong. So if I follow the instructions and it goes wrong, then, you know, at least I know that I've done what the instructions have told me. And if that's the case and everybody else knows better, then I'll just redo it and do it the way that everybody else is doing it, or, you know, some of the people are doing it. So we'll do that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put some on here like that, put some on here like that, there, and I'm going to run a little bead do it the other way. Making sure I pay attention to the sides. Going back, making sure that I've not missed any bits here. And then paying more attention to the edges, because I know that's where it leaks the most. So in here. So now we will throw this on. Other way. Carefully. Okay, it's in. That's in. Just carefully get that sat in there. And the same thing goes for you. That's in. Cool. Everything looks like it's pushing out the sides, maybe. I'm hoping that's enough, but I feel like it isn't for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so we'll do a blob in the corner and a blob in the corner, and then we'll go down. Down. Come around the other side. There we are. Hopefully it's going to be enough to seal that. Okay, now we'll do the other side. We blob in the corner. We'll just go down. Maybe this is probably what I should have done with the other side. Okay. We'll start here. Down. Run out of sealant. That's good. we'll get the gasket. Get this lid on. Leave that there. Okay. Okay, we'll get the gasket. Okay, so we know it goes that way. That's fine. Finding the holes. Oh, last one's struggling with the hole. That is not good. There's something stuck in that hole, which is stopping us putting that gasket down. It is frustrating. Okay. Okay, so it looks like there is something stuck in there. I don't know what it is, but it feels like metal. Can I dig it out? Not really. It's quite hard. Oh, what's happening? Something's happening. No, nothing's happening. I thought it was, but it's not. Can't dig it out. Feels like it's metal. I don't know whether I've got any of that out. No, I still can't get it in. Okay, maybe we just slice this then and then lay the gasket down. Frustrating. Very frustrating. Stay there. You stay there. I'll be honest, I don't know how well that's going to seal. Okay, so we've cut the little nodule off. I'm just going to put some more sealant on there, down there. And then we'll put some more on here. Making sure that there's no... Okay, that's as good as we're going to get it. And then what we'll do is we'll run second bead over the top, paying attention to the corners. looks like we've got all the surface covered. Okay, so now we'll go back and we will do some sealant over the water ports just to make sure that they seal properly. I think we can just do this by hand. When the sealant decides to come out, that'll be good. Anytime today. Okay. It's a good job when they sell this, they only sell it in fucking tiny little packages, isn't it? Too short. Just make sure this is sealed all the way around. Try and get any leaks. Okay, the rest are good. Okay, stay in there. Any excess shit off my hands. Okay, gaskets this side up. Now I don't know whether they go under or over. I'm going to say over the top. Okay, here we go. Let's get the manifold on. We climb into the car. Okay. Let's just secure ourselves in here. Take that out because we don't want that in the engine. Okay. Slowly drop this in. Making sure that all the holes line up. Yep, Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Is it the right way around? Probably. Okay, we've got some squeezing out of the juice in there, which is good. I can't see the back, but I'm hopeful that the same thing will happen there. Okay, let's get some bolts in there. Okay, so we have mated all the gaskets. We have put the manifold on. I've got the ancillaries all plumbed in. I need just another temp sense for that. And yeah, I think what I've done is I've sort of hand tightened it down and left it. Because what I'm going to do is tomorrow morning, so I'm going to leave this to set for 24 hours. I'm going to come back tomorrow morning, then I'm going to re-torque everything down, because at the moment they're just tightened up slightly. I'll wait for the sealant to sort of go off, and then what I'll do is I'll re-tighten everything to 30 foot-pounds of torque. I think it's somewhere between 25 and 35 foot-pounds of torque, but I'll make sure I just double check that before I do it tomorrow. So yeah, I'll come back, I'll do it in the right order, and then we should have this on and done then. Cool. Well, good morning everybody. So we are back. It's now the next day. I've given the Permatex some time to dry, so it should be, if I feel it here, yeah, nice and hard. So now what we're going to do is we're going to torque down all of these bolts in the correct sequence to 25 foot-pounds of torque. Okay, so we're going to look at our trusty little thing here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we go. Get it on properly. 1. 2. 3. Excuse me, Jesus. 5. 6. 7. 8. Just do that again. 8. Just check that one again. Okay. And that one. Yep. That one, that's good. And then it goes 9, 10. So then it goes this one. 9. 10, and then 11, and then the last one. Let's get it on properly. 12. There you go. 12. Nice. Okay. And we are back. We have torqued the manifold down, 25 foot-pounds of torque. and now I'm going to put the distributor back in, hopefully, maybe, and we'll line up with this line here, with this on here on the bulkhead. That's what I did before I took the manifold off. I made sure that everything would sort of realign back together. We'll see how this turns out. Okay, so this is back in, although it's not seating all the way. So it sits down to there, it just doesn't go any further down, and I don't know why that is. I can get it aligned pretty much with the bulkhead here, but it's just not sitting down properly. I don't know whether that's because I need to rotate the engine. I shouldn't do, because it's come out of an engine that hasn't moved since it's come out, so the crank hasn't turned. Just wondering why it won't sit down. Or is that just how they go? But I would say no, because the gasket needs to seal, surely. Okay, distributor's back in. Just had to sort of turn it a little bit further than it was. I'm about to do up the nut, but first I'm going to make sure that first going to make sure that the distributor cap is in the right position. So I'm going to use my screwdriver, fit it in the middle there, face it towards. I would say that's pretty bang on. Let's put that there. I'm going to put that down. Let's tighten this up under there, if I can get to it. Other end. Alright, so we're kind of there really. I mean, all I've got to do now is attach the vacuum port to there from the distributor. I'm guessing this top part here, it's probably going to go to the carburetor, because I'm guessing it's going to need some sort of vacuum. Stuck all the wires away. That is the throttle cable, and we've actually got the bracket in the garage, which I've painted, so I'll put that on in a minute and get that all set up. Hoses back on, everything's torqued down to spec. I won't tighten everything up fully yet, because we're not even starting the engine yet, so there's kind of no point. Alrighty, so we've pretty much got everything back where it needs to be. As I said, distributor's back in, locked down, bracket is back in place. I painted it a little bit. Throttle cable is back. I think there's some springs on the floor down there that I need to pick up, which attach to somewhere here and one on the back. Other than that, all that's left to do is give it a quick blow over, quick clean, and then the next step will be installing the carburetor, and that will probably be in about a week and a half's time. So yeah, enjoy your New Year's, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.